SR&BG in the Rumpelstilskin program, another blood fuel program. Before I start this video, I want to thank everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Just in case you don't make it to the end of the video, I wanted to thank you now. Thank you. And I mean that. I was going to put this video on SR&BG 2.0, but since I talk about the Rumpelstilskin and the Blood Fuel program over here at SR&BG, I'm just going to leave it here. Now, this morning I woke up February 1st, 2026. For one, I couldn't believe that January is over with already. And the scary thing is it's going to get faster. Watch, June and July is going to go by so fast. The summer is going to go by so fast. I wake up this morning, I look on the news, and Snoop Dogg's granddaughter passed away. Rest in peace to Snoop Dogg's granddaughter. And I started thinking, this is kind of weird. You see, Snoop Dogg's granddaughter passed away yesterday, January 31st, 2026. It came on the news this morning. And as soon as I seen it, I seen that the granddaughter passed away at 10 months. I said, Rumpelstilskin, blood fuel program, allegedly. Check it out. I don't know what's going on. I'm just connecting the dots and I'm just listening to them say the numbers. So let's connect the dots and let's listen to them say the numbers.
Snoop Dogg's granddaughter is finally home. 10 months after the rapper's only daughter, Corey Brodus, welcomed her baby girl prematurely at 25 weeks of pregnancy, the 26-year-old reveals on Instagram January 6th that the little one has made it out of the NICU. Sharing alongside a photo of herself next to her baby, "She's home. Thank you for every prayer, every message, every ounce of love. God heard them all." Corey first shared she was expecting a baby with fiancé Wayne Deuce back in December 2024, telling E! News exclusively that she, quote, found out October 28th. "This baby is so unplanned, but we are so blessed." It was only 2 months later that the 26-year-old announced she had welcomed their daughter at just 6 months of pregnancy.
26, 6 months. She was 26 and she gave birth to her daughter at 6 months. That's 2-6 and another 6. 26 and 6 months. This is how they talk. Listen to the numbers.
She wrote in the February 28th Instagram post, "The princess arrived at 6 months. Baby girl came at 25 weeks today, and she's perfect as ever." And though Corey was ecstatic for the baby's arrival, she also shared the insecurity she felt for not carrying the baby to full term. She continued, "I've cried and cried, compared and compared, blaming myself."
This was, this was 3 weeks ago? Yeah, this was 3 weeks ago. The baby was released from the hospital 3 weeks ago.
"I wasn't able to give her all that she needed. But no matter what, God always shows me that I'm his child."
And then this morning, I wake up to this.
Snoop Dogg's family is navigating a heartbreaking loss. On January 31st, the rapper's only daughter, Corey Brodus, shares devastating news that her infant daughter, Cody, has died 20 days after the baby returned home from the NICU. Corey, who shares Cody with fiancé Wayne Deuce, posts a black and white photo of herself holding the baby in the hospital to Instagram and writes a message that reads, "Monday, I lost the love of my life, my Cody." Wayne also shares a...
See, that's what I don't understand right there. Okay, first of all, it was, 20 days or 20 weeks? All I heard was 20. Long Beach rolling 20s. Listen, they talk with the numbers. But what I don't understand is this content creator said that Snoop Dogg's daughter, she wrote Monday, I lost the love of my life, my Cody. But January 31st, 2026, which was yesterday, was Saturday. But she wrote Monday, I lost the love of my life, my Cody. I don't understand that. Is this a mistake? Let me look in the comments real quick, because this happened yesterday, so the comments should be fresh, right? 13 hours ago, 12 hours ago. Yeah, everybody's saying rest in peace. It was on the news. It's all on the internet. So why would she write Monday, I lost the love of my life, my Cody? So before Biz Markie passed away, I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot. I already said this story. I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot. I used to drive my woman to Walmart. I didn't used to like going in, so I just sit in the car and chill, listen to music, write a song, smoke a blunt, just chill for like 45 minutes, an hour, right? So I'm watching videos on my phone in the car, and I get on Google, and then Biz Markie passed away. And I'm like, oh man, Biz Markie passed away. So my woman come out the Walmart, and I'm like, look, read this. And she said, oh man, Biz Markie passed away. We went home. I forgot about it. Later on that day, one of my neighbors came up, and I was like, hey man, Biz Markie passed away. And he was like, nah, for real? And I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it. I was so mad. I went to get my woman. I was like, tell him what it said. I made her tell him what it said, because I wasn't lying. It wasn't nowhere to be found. And then about 2 days later, they announced Biz Markie passed away. That's when I knew that they was making mistakes. It's this one of those mistakes. Was the baby already? The Rumpelstilskin program, the Blood Fule program. Why? Why am I even talking about this? Why am I even talking about Snoop Dogg's daughter, Corey, mourns the passing of a 10-month-old? You see, it's the 10 that got me even making this video. It's the 10 that I said, aha, I got him. Let me finish this up, and then I'm going to talk about why the 10. Listen to this.
My Cody. Wayne also shares a tribute to his daughter on his own Instagram story, writing, I've been the saddest since you left me, Cody Drew, but I know you at peace. Daddy will always love you. The loss comes after Corey announced earlier in January that her daughter was finally home, following a 10-month hospital stay after being born 25 weeks premature last February. At the time, Corey shared photos of Cody returning home and wrote in her January 6th Instagram caption, thank you for every prayer, every message, every ounce of love. God heard them all.
You see? People, children, they pass away. Yeah, unfortunately, every day. But, you see, that wasn't the first time with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's infant grandson passes away how many days after birth? 10. So you mean to tell me that 6 years ago, let's look at this. Let's see what this got to say.
Snoop Dogg's grandson has passed away at 10 days old. The 47-year-old rapper's son shared the tragic news on Instagram that his son Kai Love has died. He captioned the video of his 13-month-old daughter, 11 Love, giving her baby brother a kiss in the hospital. My son Kai brought so much love and positivity into this world. His energy will live on, and these 10 days of love will always be special to us. Let's all cherish life and those we love while we are here. Thank you.
Besito. Ay, gracias. Oh, how cute. Yes, you gave a kiss to baby.
In addition, he posted a photo of a sign bearing his name and death date. Corday did not reveal a cause of death or any other details, but wrote that the baby, quote, died in my arms. After hearing the news, followers expressed their condolences on his post. Celebrity stylist Jennifer Raid writes in the comments section, "My heart breaks for you. There are no words, sending you all my love." He also has a son named Zion, whom he...
Usually the people who send their condolences, the people who give the interviews, the ones that was close to them, these people that just come out of nowhere and give condolences like this woman, usually allegedly they be, look, that's all I'm gonna say, okay? Allegedly. Over here at SR&BG, you gotta connect the dots, especially with talking about people like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg can't rap no more like that. He done already said what he was gonna say. He can't dance, he can't run, he don't have a good popping podcast. He's on commercials, but they already own his image. Most of him is AI generated anyway. He's worthless. The only thing good is for the Rumpelstilskin, the blood Fule. Now with this one is sad because what the 10 represent, 10 months. Let me get these little children off of here. What the 10 represent, the 10 months and the 10 days, throw away the 0. It's the 1. It's 1. The Rumpelstilskin program is activated with his children. And how it's looking, they gonna lose a child. And if his other son have a child, then 9 times out of 10, it's going to be blood Fule. For who? For Snoop Dogg. Why do you think you even see him around? He's old. He's washed up. He's not funny. What is it that keeps him around? Why? Why would this system that chew people and spit people out keep him around? Why haven't they chewed him up and spit him out yet? He can't sing. He can't do backflips. He don't have a record company. He don't have jewelry or alcohol or anything, clothing or anything. But yet he's still relevant. Damn near 60 years old and still relevant. Why? What makes him relevant? The blood. Do I have to say allegedly? The blood. But where do the blood come from? And as the time continue to go faster and faster, we're going to start seeing all types of stuff. Let me do some SR&BG 2.0 real quick. Really SR&BG. Go through some conspiracy videos. I will never do this over here again. I like to keep the pages different. But for today, since I'm talking about the blood Fule, the Rumpelstilskin program, I'm going to just do it all right here for right now, all right?
So with blood, like what blood do you offer?
Okay, the animals. For the animals that we use, everything is real quick, fast. We don't believe in torturing or hurting animals. It's definitely not humane. But we need them because the animals are the ones that collect everything. Now, when I clean somebody out and I have to consult, it could be different ways. There's different cleanings, whether it's with a rooster, a hen, a dove, a quail, a baby goat,
Oh, wow.
a cat. I mean, it depends what level of the situation you're in, the sangre you're gonna need.
Oh, so like depending the animal, it's depending how much you're willing to...
Imagine finding you a a baby bull, finding you a nice full goat.
So you're asking for a lot then?
Yes.
If you're
asking for a lot.
Wow.
You know, because that's good eating for them, you know.
Or a human.
So with blood, like,
I just feel like it's just a lot they cover up. But like I said, they got a lot of secrets of their own. Like, I don't even think Chelsea's Bill Clinton's daughter. So I think it's a lot that they got to hide. The reason why today that I can't get my truth.
Got you.
People say that this guy is trolling, saying that he's Bill Clinton's black son. They say that Bill Clinton wouldn't have no black son, but Thomas Jefferson, if you mulatto, if you mixed, if you got some white in your blood, Thomas Jefferson probably was your great-great-great-grandfather, because he had a lot of, he loved the dark meat.
So y'all know we really live in the underworld, right? You guys know, like, this world is really hell, right? That's why it's getting hotter now, right? Global warming, right? Why did the lady from Home Alone movie just died and she looked like she belonged in Harry Potter? Tell me she don't look like somebody that belongs in Harry Potter. Look at this shit, y'all. Like, if you would have told me, if you would have shown me, this is what she...
Why did the mother of Home Alone pass away? The same woman that starred in Beetlejuice, and you know that Beetlejuice is a star, right? But Home Alone, why did this woman pass away? Because they're telling us that we're not home alone anymore. We were the Macaulay Culkin in the movie. We were left home alone with these psychopaths trying to get us. It was trying to get us. That's what she represents. Her biggest movie is Home Alone. Now we're not home alone. They was just talking about a new 2026 Home Alone remake where Macaulay Culkin was grown and he's rolling around with these guys trying to break into his old home and get something or something. They was just talking about this. When you see stuff like this, they telling you something. This is how they talk. We're no longer home alone. Our parents are back. Our parents are back. Now let's see if these psychopaths try to break in.
Like at 71 years old, I would have told you lying to me. But something must be going on here because she don't even look like a regular person. What the? Oh my goodness. No way, bro. No way. And why did we like, y'all seen that shit? Look at this. And why did we like the movie Home Alone in the first place? I felt like I just watched it like 2 years ago. I didn't even watch it last year. 2 years ago. And that joint wasn't even that special. Like, why did we like that movie? What kind of spell did it have over us? Do you think it was trying to tell us to be home alone? But I don't know, bro. But what is this? Look at this. And then to be home alone and have people come after you. Do y'all get it? And then everything we're hearing about children, right? Look at this shit. I mean, these guys work for Hollywood, right? And we know how weird Hollywood is with children, what they do and stuff like that. And then you create a movie about children staying home alone and you go far, far away. And then these criminals come and try to get your children. You know what I'm saying?
They were talking about us. We're Macaulay Culkin. In that movie, Macaulay Culkin represented the chosen because in real life, Macaulay Culkin was one of the chosen. He was. This is why Michael Jackson connected with Macaulay Culkin. Back in the 90s, Macaulay Culkin was real big. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that look at certain actors and entertainers, even rappers, and be like, oh, they washed up. But if you go back to when Home Alone first came out, Macaulay Culkin was big. He was everywhere. I think he even came on the Arsenio Hall show or something. I don't know. I don't know if he came on the Arsenio Hall show, but he was that big and famous. He was so big and famous that he was Michael Jackson's friend. Put it like that. So that's what this movie is talking about. It's not telling the children to stay home. It's telling us, the chosen ones, that while we're on this earth, which is not hell, this is just another simulation, just another stop that the Most High created. Is billions of these. It's endless. But right here, while we're here, we're home alone, and they trying to get us. That's why we like the movie so much.
This just might be every parent's worst nightmare.
You did what you were supposed to do because you brought me into this world. And from that day, you owed me everything you could ever do for me, like I will owe my son if I ever have another. But you don't own me. You can't tell me when or where I'm out of line, or try to get me to live my life according to your rules. You are 30 years older than I am. You and your whole lousy generation believes the way it was for you is the way it's got to be.
Now, a lot of people can relate to this scene because unfortunately many parents mistake the responsibility of raising you for the right to control you. But those aren't the same thing. The truth is, you could be eternally grateful for what your parents did for you without living the life that they chose for you. And real talk, a lot of times parents try to fix their past through your future. But if you let your parents dictate all of your choices, then eventually you're gonna forget who you really are. Too many people are stuck in jobs, relationships, and a life that they never signed up for, all because their parents said so. Too many people say yes because no sounds like betrayal. Real love guides. It doesn't suffocate you. And at some point, you might have to live with disappointing your parents so that you don't disappoint yourself. Yeah.
Fire station, a bunch of fruits and vegetables and bread and stuff. And I noticed we had like literally cases of it. Now we're gonna throw it away. I put this out 3 days ago. Got my camera right there. 3 days ago. There's tracks all back here. I just filled the corn up again. They came to eat here, whatever. In what world do wild animals not eat grapes and apples? Especially deer. Hogs, wild hogs. We have a ton of wild hogs here. Got pictures of them. They haven't touched it. That is strange to me. Not even a bird has eaten any of this.
Wow.
Nothing. That's what you're putting in your body, folks.
Why are they swapping God's given natural plants, man? Like, they're trying to swap seeds, and I don't care what nobody say. If there's fruit in nature and the animals aren't eating it, there's something going on. There's something wrong. Now, even if the animal died, it ain't gonna get it from the tree or something. If it's just on the floor and not one bite mark, nothing, that means their senses is that ain't even food. Like, that ain't even for our body. Like, oh yeah, that's not it. That's a problem, because you know, animals, they might not be able to speak English and talk, but they're very intelligent. So if they's not eating the fruits, why should you?
You want to hear something crazy? Me and my woman, we don't even get hungry anymore. I have to remind myself to eat. Yesterday, I didn't even eat until 10 at night. I drank water, but I still feel strong and healthy. I remember I used to think it was about being vegetarian. And I did the vegetarian thing, and it was okay. But then people told me it was about being vegan. I did the vegan thing, and I really didn't like it. I didn't like it. But okay, I thought it was about being vegan, and I wasn't strong enough to be vegan. Then I hear people say that the fruit are fake. So it don't even matter if you vegan. You know what it's about? About how much you don't eat. Look, the miracles don't come when you become vegan. The miracles come when you start fasting. What if we're looking at it wrong? What if we don't supposed to be vegan or vegetarian or carnivore or none of that? What if we just are supposed to live off positive energy, fasting? Just fasting. And I know it sounds strange right now to not eat for 10 days and still be strong. For one, Jesus did it. They used to do it back in the days. 10 days wasn't nothing. Just imagine if it's not about eating plums and grapes and kale and all of that. Just imagine if it's about eating nothing. Just eating nothing. You hear what I'm saying? I remember I was in the brig And I said that I was a vegetarian. I was playing around. It was females in that brig too, so I was just trying to be cool. But I had to keep the lie up, right? So they was serving good food, but I had to just be a vegetarian. And sometimes they just had a salad or some mixed vegetables that I could eat. They had a lot of other stuff, but for a vegetarian, somebody that didn't eat all of that, which I was saying I was, there was times that I go in the morning for breakfast, eat an orange and some water. And then lunch, I wouldn't eat anything. And then dinner, I will eat a couple of people. Whoever I give my food to, I separate my food into different people. And they'll all give me their mixed vegetables. So I have like a plate full of mixed vegetables. I was living off about 250 calories a day, max. And the crazy thing is I was starting to manifest the synchronicities. Whatever I was talking about, it'll start coming on TV. The other inmates, they was tripping. I became a guru. I was glowing. That's one of the first times, that is the first time I heard about a glow. This one staff, she was like, man, you glowing. I'm like, what you talking about? She like, man, you is glowing. And I was like, that's probably because I'm a vegetarian. She said, you a vegetarian? Yeah, that's why. But really, it was because I just wasn't eating. I wasn't eating nuts and apples and oranges and all of that. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't tired. My breath didn't stink in the morning. I jumped out of bed. I had energy. I was quick. My jokes was quick. I think it's going to come a time to where we just don't eat. And we still feel good. But you got to vibe high. You got to vibe high to be on this level. This isn't for everybody. The lower you vibe, the more you get hungry. The more you eat, the more things can attach to you. You hear what I'm saying? So I think it's going to come a time, and it's here. And it's just going to get stronger as time starts to speed up even faster. The only reason that me and my woman do eat, like the only reason I ate last night is because the program. You know, there's still some programs that's running, like the food program. It's not running like they wanted to run. They wanted to run 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is ridiculous. But it's still running. It's still running. Not 3 meals a day, but I still got to have something to eat or I start, getting anxiety. Like, oh man, I missed the meal. If I was to just get rid of that anxiety and let nature do what it do, let this evolution do what it do, and don't get scared, I probably wouldn't eat for 3 days and still work out and run and all of that. Of course, a person can go days without eating, but the difference now is I still have energy. I still feel good. It's also happening with the sleep. I don't need as much sleep. I could go to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and still go run, still handle business. I can't do that every day, but as time speed up, I'm telling you, we online. All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you and your situations. Peace.